Hey guys, welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I'm Sarah. Today we are headed to Tractor Supply. This is the first Tractor Supply Garden Center video for 2026. I did a video about 4 videos back. I'll link it in the description where I went over the seeds inside the store and the bare roots that Tractor Supply carries and a couple other things. So if you're interested in that, you can find it in the description. It's linked. In this video, I'm basically going over the brand new inventory at the garden center. So they've got so many gorgeous Gerber daisies in, different shrubs already in, a ton of Bonnie plants, lots of things. I think you're going to be surprised. I love Tractor Supply. So let's head over there now and let's see what they've got.
And here we go at Tractor Supply. So I always love that Tractor Supply has things other stores don't. So we're going to start outside here with the vegetables. Husky cherry red tomato. They've got lots of different vegetables already out from the Bonnie plants. They usually have some pretty good sales here eventually on the Bonnie plants. I know inside right now they do have the tomatoes on sale, so I'll show you those in just a second. But because of late frost situations, they've kept the tomatoes inside. But they've got kale out here, butter crunch lettuce, red leaf lettuce, spinach, all of the good things that you can grow for a salad. And all of these are coming in at the same price at $5.98. I'm going to show you the fruit trees at the end of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and do the vegetables, then we're going to go inside and look at all the different annuals and different perennials that they have in. But first things first, we're checking out what we can grow to eat here. Broccoli, I actually need to put some of that in my garden this year. That reminds me. Just lots of great things from Bonnie Plants, a good selection. Everything looks healthy. They're keeping it water, taking good care of it. These onions would be great to grow. That variety is supposed to be super sweet. And then we move on to some of the larger containers of the Bonnie plants with some mint. This $15.98 for this size. Mint spreads, I would just get a smaller one, honestly, and let it grow. Parsley, $5.98 chives, $5.98 cilantro, love that one, $5.98. We use a lot of that in my house. And make sure you keep your mint in a pot. You guys already know that. It spreads pretty crazily, so keep it in a container. Crazily is not a word, but we're going to use it anyway. German thyme, pineapple, sage. Then we have strawberries too, also at $5.98. Those are looking really healthy. And chamomile. What else do we have for the herbs? We've got lavender. We have lemon thyme. We have some catnip. And what else are we coming up on here? We already saw that's just a different kind of parsley, flatline parsley, some small rosemaries, and Italian oregano. Then we're gonna head on inside. So they've got some hanging baskets. These petunia hanging baskets are $16.99. That's a fair price, but it's not. You can get the same kind of deal right now at Lowe's. It's not really anything spectacular. They have some really cute little garden tools here for kids. We got some of these last year, so if you're looking for something for grandkids or kids. I also use this little rake, the small size rake, and we have a small size hoe myself because it fits in little places where other things don't. So just wanted to point those out. What else do they have? They've got some great plant stands and trellises, just some little pop-up ones that are priced pretty well. I did buy one of these green ones last year, one of these plant supports. And here we go to see what they've got. Look at these gorgeous red geraniums. Are those eye-popping? My goodness, they look like lipstick. So pretty. So they're $16.99 for this size. It's the same container that the hanging baskets come in, but those are not hanging baskets. And they already have Gerber daisies, tons of Gerber daisies. Just the happiest colors. I'm loving that one right there with that pink in the middle and that yellow on the outside. My dad would have loved that flower. He loved yellow. And they already have impatiens, $1.99 for these little impatiens. I usually find really good deals here on the 6-packs and impatiens. The marigolds, $1.99 for those. And Tractor Supply, like I said, they get in lots of, they don't have as much variety as some of the stores, but they get in lots of what they do carry, and it's always in really good condition and a lot less, especially when it comes to shrubs. So for example, that Buford holly right there was $24.99. That is lower than I have seen at Lowe's for that price for soft touch holly. So that is a pretty good deal. And they usually have great deals on pencil holly and boxwood. So we'll see what they have coming up here in a second. $18.99 for a large size abelia right there. That is a pretty good price. We have April Kiss Camellia japonica, $29.99. That is a really good size container though, so not bad. And then we have dahlias already in, and look at these colors, $7.99. These would be great for containers to pop in for Easter or something. Gosh, that lavender, it almost matches my fingernails. I almost hardly ever wear color on my nails. So today is the day, and I match this flower. It's just perfect. But I love that color right there with this petunia at the bottom. What a combination. Really, really pretty colors. And then yellow next to it. They're not wave petunias. They're just their own grower that they carry here at Tractor Supply, but I've had great luck with them. Rhododendron, $39.99 for that size at the top. And then we have Spanish lavender. Oh boy, smells so good, $8.99. And then we have begonia, $1.99. Such a vibrant, really just nice color there. And they have all different assorted kind. I really like the ones with the green leaves personally. They also had some red leaf at the top. Some creeping Jenny. This is a larger size, so $4.99 for that. That's a great perennial. Then we have more impatiens. I love the white ones, like this color. They brighten up shady spots. White is one of my favorites. And some more Gerber daisies, $5.99 for this size. And then we have some dianthus back here already, and these are coming in at $1.99. That is not bad. I think that's a pretty good price. I haven't seen dianthus that price anywhere else. We've got more beautiful impatiens, all colors up here at the top. Just want to give you a quick pass by on those. And here's another aerial shot of the different colors on these Gerber daisies. $5.99 for that size. You could really make a nice container with some of these. Also, all of these dianthus are annual, so keep that in mind. We have these tuberous begonias, $7.99. Look how pretty the flower is on that one. I remember they carried a lot of these last year too. Look at that gorgeous peachy apricot color. Wow, these are just stunning. And some more really beautiful red geraniums, $5.99 once again for this size. I also really love this punchy color of the Super Bells. Look at that, wow. Then they had some more petunia colors back here. And what else do we have? Oh yes, the Leading Lady Amethyst from Proven Winners, $12.99, great price there. And then $24.99 for this size pencil holly. Really large Sunshine Ligustrum, $24.99. $16.99 for a zonal geranium at the bottom. Those are hanging baskets. And $9.99 for this smaller size of the pencil holly. Another Super Bells out here, that yellow, so pretty, $16.99. Then we have Kaleidoscope Abelia. This one, I think it was it $24.99? $29.99 for this size. More pencil holly, but this one is a hybrid. I don't have experience with that one in particular, but there you go. And then we've got some more begonias. Celosia for $3.99. $14.99 for the Niagara grapevine, and then we have some blue suede blueberries, $24.99. I like the name of that one. It says it's a southern hybrid. I haven't grown it. If you have, let me know. It looks like a really great one. Don't have any experience with that particular one, but we're going to be putting in some blueberries soon. Some additional blueberries, that is. We have a southern high bush blueberry called Cutie Pie. Wintergreen boxwood, $21.99 for this size. Here is a great one, this Gara, $7.99. That is a strong plant. That's the pink one. I don't think they had white. They also had the Goldstrom Rudbeckia, $7.99. So beautiful and delicate. Candy striped phlox for $6.99. I'll show you these pothos too. My mom loves to grow these. A pretty easy plant to grow, $16.99. They can be pricey, but that's not too bad. They look really healthy. One more pass through all these annuals. Salvia, red salvia, already out for $1.99. Boy, do the hummingbirds love those. And then all of these different tomato starts. They had more variety here at Tractor Supply than they did at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. They are 3 for $12. So I'll show you the other varieties in a second. This 6-pack of petunias is coming in at $3.99, and that is a really great price. Down here at the bottom, all kinds of peppers, just everything you could want. Jalapenos, banana peppers are down here, sweet peppers, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. Just Tractor Supply is really stocked. Down at the bottom, we have celebrity tomato. We've got Sun Sugar. Those are fantastic. Juliet, red beefsteak. And my recommendation is, if you don't already, grow some of those really sweet cherry tomatoes. They are just so prolific. They are so strong. They don't crack like some of the big ones if you get the irrigation wrong. I mean, we had thousands and thousands and thousands of those little cherry tomatoes last year that my 1-year-old just devoured. So they produced from April to October for me because I started them early. But anyway, they're fantastic. It's a little early for basil, but they do have it out. And better bush tomato, just such great selection of tomatoes here. And then there's the sign 3 for $12, so you can see. Better Boy is a great one to grow for tomatoes, very disease resistant. Celebrity, Big Boy, Big Beef, Amelia. They really have so many. Super Sweet 100, that's a great one. And now let's do a quick pass by the fruit trees. $39.99. Sometimes these go on sale towards the end of the season, but for now, they've got a great selection. They've got pecan trees. Here is the Stewart pecan. And then we're going to move into looking at a couple of the peach trees. They've got Majestic Peach. Reliance Peach. Pink Dogwood. Chinese Dogwood. The beautiful Yoshino cherry tree, $39.99. Oh, I just love this tree. We've got a couple on our property. Red maple tree. Japanese red leaf red maple. They even have tulip poplars, which is a giant tree when it finally gets full grown. A Cortland apple. yellow delicious apple, which actually does pretty well here in North Georgia. A red Haven peach. And then Belle of Georgia peach. I always love that name. And then last but not least, a purple leaf plum tree. I wanted to show you a couple pieces of their garden art real quick, and then we're going to head inside. I'm just going to do a very quick pass by all of these seeds. They have a ton. I have a video that I did just a few videos back, and I went over all of the different bare root shrubs that they have and wonderful seed selection they have here at Tractor Supply. So check that one out. I'll link it in the description. You can also find it by just scrolling through my videos, but I go over everything that they have inside the store. So just giving you a quick little walk through. $6.99 for most of their bulbs. Then I also wanted to show you some of the cute chicken decor that they have. I actually picked this up on this trip because I needed something to put my tea and my coffee spoon on. I thought that was darling, and I liked the fact that it was a good color. That's right, not to show the tea stain or the coffee stain. I mean, you're going to wash it, but you know what I mean? When you put the spoon down, it's not going to show on that red chicken. So I thought it was brilliant and adorable, so I had to get it. They have a great selection of hats here at Tractor Supply. I have a purple one that you see in a ton of videos. I got that here at Tractor Supply. And then tons of adorable chicken garden art. This smaller size I think is great for a lot of people if you want something like that. They also have a giant one that is as tall as I am, but that's not for everybody. So some of these smaller pieces are really sweet. And then the chickens, they had more chickens in, of course. They are 3 for $12 at my Tractor Supply. This year doesn't seem to be quite as crazy as far as trying to get chickens, but could be different where you are. I have had great luck with chickens at Tractor Supply. I have also bought from smaller private-owned hatcheries, and my chickens from Tractor Supply are very healthy. They're actually my best producers I've ever had. I've heard different things from different people, but I have had no problems. I'm a big fan of Tractor Supply. Then on the way out, they had some bare root roses, so I had to show you these really quick. They are $13.99. I am not familiar with this particular grower. They are grafted. If you live in the South, though, grafted roses aren't going to be a big problem. They're not really going to revert back to rootstock because we don't get that cold. And you know what? If you just want to try a certain color or something, I always think that this is a great option. So, you don't always have to spend $60-something on a rose. You can try one of these, see how you like it in your garden.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked today's video. And if you did, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. I always keep you guys up to date with what nurseries have what and what deals are out there. And I will see you back here next time in the next video right here at the Real Southern Garden. Bye, guys.